It's time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Watchdogs. My name is Trey.
And I have icy hot on my
did
neck, and
believe
it's
it, right?
burning my nose. Trey, turn it down a little bit. Over here with the loudspeakers. My name is Chris, by the way.
We are the console freaks. That's Tyrone. Hello,
There's a bar
Bedbug.
near
You
Ross.
meet
Yes.
once again.
Bedbug,
I'm
Tyrone,
leaving something in the
or
trash.
as one of our commenters
It's a
put
wine.
it so
Go get it.
so nicely, the Black Cartman.
Cartman. That's funny because it's true. In the last episode, we had just escaped the auction place. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The
Human auction, human trafficking.
human lady auction trafficking stuffs, and Jax, poor Jax. He saw us kill a bunch of guys, and now he's scared of us.
Well, to be fair, if you had a family member that just that you weren't really close to, which already makes you leery of them, but then he murders people in front of you,
Instantly promoted to senpai. Instantly. without any thought whatsoever. No.
I don't know. I don't think I could handle that.
But you mean-
I have family members that it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know.
All of a sudden you find out your little sister is a vigilante. Killing everyone.
Oh my god, I don't think she has. My little sister wouldn't be the one that would do that.
I could see my sister doing it.
Your sister?
I could see it. Could you? I could.
No, I couldn't.
She's not. She's like passive aggressive.
That's the thing.
Extremely
You have
passive.
to be emotionally invested to be a vigilante.
That's true. Yeah.
And personally, same thing with my sister. I don't know as though either of our sisters would be emotionally invested enough in this job to do it and to kill people and to.
Hey, if it was for some like One Direction tickets or Nick Jonas tickets, Sierra would do it in a heartbeat. Without even.
But that
thinking twice.
wouldn't be vigilante. That'd be mercenary.
Unless that's yeah. I can see my sister being a mercenary for One Direction tickets.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
That's terrible.
I would kill somebody for these tickets. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I would kill for these.
What kind of club is this? This seems like a shady place the high schoolers go to.
High schoolers. I don't know. I've actually been to dive bars like this. Sometimes they're not bad, but it's sketchy.
Yeah, extremely sketchy.
Usually it's not the place that's sketchy though. It's the people who frequent said places, like me.
So you're sketchy. You're one of those sketchy individuals.
I'm not saying no.
But also you're not saying yes. So, what does this mean? This guy, he freaked out for a second. What did he
Look at his dancing though.
Bedbug better come through.
These
Putting
people
a lot
don't
of
know
faith
how
in
to
this kid.
They
I don't
can't
know if
dance
he's
like
up for the
us.
job.
They
Chris,
can
we have
dance
a
if they
show
want
tonight.
to.
Wayne right now.
What? No,
Let's hope
no.
Leave their friends behind.
Exactly. He said, I don't kill him. Aiden, you don't kill people. Calm yourself.
There's a nice picture of the skyline though.
This
So,
is a beautiful city.
Answer me this, Trey. Is there anything that's actually supposed to be happening in this episode? Like, plot significance?
Yes.
Like what?
Yes.
I'm waiting.
That's all I got.
Oh!
I'm trying to actually
Who the fuck do you think
remember
you are?
what
Fuck you. Just
calm down, lady. First of all, you don't need this car anyway.
The bad guys, they're going to get you too.
Pretty much, I think we are just trying to figure out what Iraq wants with. We're just trying to figure out more stuff about Iraq, pretty much.
I gotta
Okay,
get
so we're just
inside that
gathering
building
intel
and
at
stay
this
very
point.
close to
Yeah,
Bedbug's
I almost
Okay.
got in so much trouble right there
communication. That
because
can
I would have just went straight in there, and that's a restricted
keep
area.
him calm.
Okay, I'm going to go off on a tangent now.
Uh-oh.
This is my
He's
tangent
angry.
warning.
He's angry.
I was thinking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Trey, what do you think about this game's graphical quality?
It's all right, I guess. It puts me I like it for what it is, but I don't like it for how demanding it is for like PC users. Because if you play this on a console, you're not really gonna have a problem because the specs are already locked for consoles and stuff. But for PC, this is it's just ridiculous how what the type of equipment you need in order to play this in like get decent graphics. It's just stupid. It just makes me angry.
Okay, so that being said, how do you feel about photorealistic games in general? Stuff like Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto, stuff that realistically, or quote unquote, realistically tries to render realistic environments.
I like. Well, those are really the only type of games that I play like a whole lot. I haven't really played too many games that wasn't like that. Which you already know that, and I don't know. It just if it's done right, then I'll like it. Yeah.
So here's my tangent. I absolutely do not like photorealistic games.
Why is that?
I should say I don't like the graphical design of photorealistic games. Because personally, when I look at photorealistic games, I see a lot of the problems with that it has graphically. You've got a lot of frame rate issues trying to render environments. You've got a lot of sometimes there are certain landscape pieces that suffer from designer laziness and end up being 2D models. The graphical quality does not stay consistent, and to me that's very distracting.
Go.
I'll be honest.
My finger's still on the play button if I think
We're
you're
now
stalling me.
what? This is part 21.
20. Yeah, 21.
We're on part 21 of this, and I can honestly say, I think that Super Mario Galaxy looks better.
Better than this?
Better than
Trust
this.
you.
And you have to
Make
understand,
sure of
Mario Galaxy came out, I believe,
on
in
Rex
either
floor?
2007 or 2008
Oh
on
yeah,
the
because
Wii.
there's
On
a lot of
a
things in
standard definition console.
here. Yeah, because like
You're going in today.
there's a lot of things in here that I've seen that's like really blurry. Like
They
some of the textures like on those boxes and
Just get your
stuff, and
phone
like
here.
on the walls, it just looks blurry. It
going
doesn't
inside
look
that
like
room.
crisp. It's
like
stupid.
and to be fair, graphics aren't everything in a game.
Good.
And you
I'm
you
not a
can
cop.
with something that's not as graphically good as something
to what I
else,
say
you can
and
still have
move
fun
what
with a
I tell
game.
you.
Yep.
And so
Watch out for
this is a personal nitpick. This is not, contingent on how I feel about Watchdogs. Thus tangent. But
Okay,
personally,
now. Go.
there are a lot of really, really beautiful games out there that have come out for standard definition consoles or have come out for like
Relax. How old are you?
19. I'm 19.
it just boggles
Still
my
a kid.
mind how badly the quality drops when you try to go for photorealism in at least graphically. I prefer games that have a definable art style, like say Sonic games or Metroid. Oh my God, have you seen Metroid Prime? Metroid Prime is one of the most beautiful games that I've ever seen, and it came out on the GameCube.
Move it.
What do you think about games that's like Borderlands, like
Cell
the way that
shaded?
those games look? Yeah.
They're okay. It really just Borderlands put a lot of detail into their cell shading, and that's something that I can really appreciate. It goes back to it's not really photorealistic, so they can kind of tweak it the way they want it to, the way that they want the graphics to look. Like, I think that Borderlands suffers kind of from the same thing when they do use 2D images to render out a environment piece.
Now, go.
It just doesn't, like, it's distractingly bad.
Yeah.
Why are you hanging
But they
around
don't
with
always
these
do
assholes?
that. Usually things are rendered 3D. So
I thought they were.
It just kind of depends on
No, you.
Probably.
the part of the game. It just depends on
Could be bad.
what they've done graphically and what they've put the time into.
Now, me, out of like all the art styles I can think of, I think cell shaded is probably my favorite.
With I think the best game that I've ever played that had cell shading was Tales of Symphonia. I really liked Tales of Symphonia's art style. I thought it really worked well for the GameCube hardware, and you just failed that mission, by the way.
Yeah, because there are just certain ways you're supposed to go by things. You're supposed to shut the shutter first before you move them, but I did it the opposite way.
Why do you hang around with these
Yeah, that
assholes?
wasn't that smart of a
My
decision.
family. Well, I thought they were.
Yeah, but like Tales of Symphonia was a great game all around, but the art style was really fitting for it, and I can really appreciate that. Okay, go for it.
Now I probably know what you're gonna say, but what do you think about like
Go,
Like-
go. Stay low.
low poly games, or just low poly in general?
Do this.
I play 2D platformers. I play
Yeah.
pixelated games. So, like, it just depends on how it's planned out.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games from
Okay.
or of all time, I love the Mega Man X series.
Yep.
But that suffers from, from frame drops when a lot of stuff is happening sometimes.
Yeah. Whenever
But-
there's more than one thing on the screen at a time moving.
Link to the Past.
Okay, now.
Great example.
Go, go.
I absolutely love the art style that they used in that game.
Just get close enough.
It's a 16-bit game, but it's so bright and vibrant, and all of the environments look so good. And there's no polygons. Everything's 2D rendered. So, as far as poly count, it just depends on how it's presented. Minecraft's okay. They give,
complicated.
like,
We got plenty of time.
if there's one thing I'll say about Minecraft, it's that the low poly works for what it does.
Yeah.
Because I think if they tried to do a high poly count on that game in particular, I think that they would have a really hard time making it what it is. So, that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say after that. My tangent's over. I've talked about all I want to talk about. This is
give me a minute.
game over.
I wasn't
Console
expecting
Freaks is done.
We're done.
Told you ain't nobody but
Never.
a rat.
Right now, actually, what we're trying to do is actually get the files that Aiden's been looking for. But we couldn't do that without accessing the room that we saw Iraq go into after he killed that guy for not knowing what a stoat was. He's uneducated. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Although I would say uneducated, but yeah. Pretty much all we're doing is just getting into the room, stealing their information, and then finding out what's going to happen from there on.
So puzzles.
Yeah.
That's
Puzzles.
all we're doing right now. It's just puzzles.
It's puzzles.
See, I could sum that up in one word.
But I have to be difficult, Chris. You know this. I have to be as difficult as possible.
So here's another question.
Uh-huh.
Puzzle platformers. What's your experience with them?
I haven't really played them a lot. There was a game I was playing here recently. It was an indie game. I forgot what it's called, but it's
Yeah,
really
it's cool
weird.
as service.
And me, just puzzles in general for me,
That's some
I
serious
get
hardware.
really annoyed really easily, and
There,
I'll just
get
like
close.
screw it. I'm done with it.
Trey has problems with rage quitting.
Just a bit,
Just stay
a bit of
there.
a lot actually, and well, depending on what kind of game it is, or
Wait, that's not enough.
or like
Go back.
just depending on if I like it or not. Like I'll sit there and play it still, even though I get upset at it.
Man, but what's this shit? Look, it ain't
Oh,
what it look
who's
like.
that?
What it
Oh,
look
that
like?
I
That's
know that.
Iraq and some dude.
I know that orange vest. He's that guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
Oh no!
Oh. Hey.
Out of my face. This how you
Calm down. He's
It's
your
okay.
cousin. What are you doing?
It's okay. If this game abides by skate physics logic, then he's just going to bounce off the ground anyways.
Big Black. That's true, yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Find that bitch.
Pretty sure they just threw him out the window. And what just happened, Chris?
Oh, no. Apparently, they just threw him out a window.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
What just happened?
No, what? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering. What just happened?
In Iraq. Did he just murder his own cousin?
And it's all
Did I
Aiden's
get him
fault.
killed?
Oops.
It's all your fault, Aiden.
I sort of
with the
screwed the pooch on that one. Sorry.
Live with the consequences. Goodness. Now, whenever I was okay, I was about to be really mad at myself because I sat here and I edited all of this and I skipped past that little thing right there. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Chris.
Trey,
I apologize.
I would rather you cut stuff out that is unnecessary than for you to leave stuff in that is unnecessary.
Nah, I don't even know why I went this way. I really don't. Oh, I went that way so I can hide from the, so they can't catch me. Because this is a lot easier when you can get away without being seen. If you believe me or not. Goodness. Talking about photorealistic games as you was before. Which one is? Do you like any? Like, which one is your favorite? If you have one?
Photorealistic games?
Yeah.
You know, I can't really think of any off the top of my head. Nothing
Tell me
like
you got something.
It was only a partial download, but I definitely got something. It looks like his computer is full of blackmail on
anything that I like that kind of has the photorealism
police chief sex
Yeah.
tape,
has
CEO bride,
at least sections
CEO
where it's not
breaches.
at all
Rat's
realistic.
sitting on the most
Okay,
dangerous
okay.
weapon in
Like
city.
the one that comes to
One
mind
of
is
the cops
Saints
stay
Row.
away.
I like Saints
Saints
Row.
Row.
Probably
yeah,
had a
that's
chat
for
with
sure.
the police chief.
I like Saints Row, but
see
because
what's
only
inside the
because
folders?
graphically it's not
Not
distracting.
yet. I'm trying.
Is
Okay.
there a folder for the
We're locked. Yes, there
Or at least not distracting as much. But at the same time, there's so much stuff in that, even though like the character models and stuff look quote unquote realistic, there's so much of it about it that is unrealistic.
Especially Saints Row 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Goodness. it's
There's
freaking
just so much
simulations.
about it that's unrealistic, and that's it, but
it just like makes up for it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
personally the one that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really, I don't really like Assassin's Creed, but that's for my own, I don't like stealth games.
Yeah.
Not a
You
big
don't like
fan.
stealth games, so you must love Metal Gear.
Hey Trey,
Of course.
Hey.
you want to play Parasite Eve?
Parasite
You're
Eve?
alive.
Yeah.
What is
You need
that?
to get out
I
of
was
there.
talking to Chicago Ted the other day, and got it in for playing some ParasiteEve. You want to play some Parasite Eve?
I'm not sure.
I'll follow this up with another question. How's your feeling about survival horror games?
Yes, no. No.
That's the girl in the video.
Are you crazy?
But Trey,
You see how I did
thanks.
whenever I had to play
Yeah.
Alan Wake? Although that's not really that bad. Now that I think about
Alan
it.
Wake's one of the better survival
We're done,
horror
yeah.
games, to be fair.
It was actually really fun playing it. But now is that a survival horror game?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it actually.
Yep. Parasite Eve's an older one.
Like okay, so
It's like PS1 era.
if you're okay, the last time I had an
Iraq's got
experience
dirt
with a
on a
horror
lot of
game
people. His
with
computer's full
Mr.
of it.
Chicago Ted was
Everybody
whenever you
from
made me play
politicians
Typing of
to
the Dead.
CTOS execs.
I thought the last time you had an
Oh, wait,
experience
it was
with
Alan
that
Wake.
was Alan Wake.
But the okay.
It's encrypted.
Let me
I don't have access
let me
to
change
it,
what I'm
but
trying to
that
say.
video we
Okay.
found at the Merlot.
Last time I had an
The woman's
experience
name
that I
is
did
Rose
not like
Washington.
was with Typing of the Dead.
And
I don't want to have that experience again.
but Typing of the Dead has,
It
it's
was so bad.
gimmicky.
It was
Give
so
me
bad.
my sister.
But we're just starting. That
I can
video is
barely
important to
I can
someone.
barely type fast
Important
as it
enough
is.
to attack me, to
You
attack
made me
your
play
needs.
that game.
Careful, Damien.
Come on, I know you
Well-
want to follow this to the end as much much as I do.
You'll play
That was an
Parasite Eve.
ordeal.
Like,
We'll do it for Saturdays.
Oh my gosh.
And
No.
yeah, bring an
Not
extra
gonna
pair
do
of
this.
pants.
I can do
I'll bring
whatever I
two.
want.
I'll bring 2 of everything just in case.
Hey, it's me.
Probably should, 'cause you get all up in your shirt, all up in your hat,
Tired.
you know,
All over the walls.
all over the walls, everywhere.
Taking care of me,
We're gonna need to hire a maid for this.
Get me, please.
Maid, huh?
And who knows, maybe we'll get Devin in on it, and that way he can pee his pants too.
Just be
Well, I'm
ready
not
for
sure if
anything.
Devin will.
Coming to get you.
I need to see
I'd-
that.
You saw how he handled Five Nights at Freddy's?
He,
He's a brave boy.
oh my God, he
He made
handled
a
that
joke
better
out of
than
that game.
huh?
He made a joke out of it.
He really did. We're sitting here, can't even get past night 3, and he gets to night 4 first try
Without even flinching at anything.
without. Oh my goodness, that kid.
Oh gosh. But this is the end of the episode, guys.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, we have to go for 5 more minutes talking about absolutely nothing.
Bye.